Making content is fucking difficult, man. This is one of the most difficult careers on the planet because there's so many people fucking making content, and the more people making content, the less. Well, technically, it is a winner take all market, which is really annoying. Cause like for me, I'm like that guy is not really smarter or better looking than me. I don't know. I think partially why I began it because I think I probably have an ego, and then I'm like, what is annoying? Because the market doesn't seem to be paying attention. But then anyway, um, it is fucking difficult. But I think I mean there's definitely people on the planet that want to be a content creator. I do think it. I don't know. I definitely think like a lot of business there is luck and timing and probably so in social media also the earlier you are to TikTok the easier it was. So TikTok was really easy in 2020 and 2021 and 2019 probably and every year before 2021 and 2022 it would have been really easy. One of the most followed creators called Kabe Lami, I think he recently sold a business for like 900 million or something in shares. He did it around similar time to when I was doing TikTok, but it is it's hard because like how do you get strangers to pay attention to you without doing like random pranks? And it's not really my interest. Um, it's all the random stuff like playing a prank on someone or interviewing strangers. And I have done both. Well, no, I've done interviewing strangers. I've not really done the prank thing, but I'm not really interested in that. Um, and there's all these strategies, but it is annoying because it's not really a fair market. And I think a lot of the stuff in the world, like starting a business, maybe getting a job, like a lot of it is not completely fair. Like even starting a business is not completely fair because you have to have a product that people want. And I noticed that whilst DMing people on eBay, because I sell Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh products, and some people just really want this specific product. You can sense like the demand because like not only that person wants it, like more than four other people also want it. So you can tell that Pokemon also has a huge amount of demand. And when I tried Pokemon Go, which is super addictive for me, I put on Twitter. I think, oh, add me on add this friend code if you want to be friends on Pokemon Go. Because like in Pokemon Go, becoming good friends with someone gets like 10k XP or something, so you can level up your character more by adding more friends to send a gift, and they send the gift back, it increases the friendship level. I think this is the retention strategy. So lately I've reflected because I actually had to fucking cut off on that because it's way too addicting. Um, like I literally had to change the password, man. It was too addicting for me, but like um, but I think these games employ like gacha mechanics. I think gacha is based on gachapon, which is like it's based on like a capsule, and you would take the capsule, you get a random toy, but you don't know what toy is inside, and something about humans when they face uncertainty in the game. So like the reward, you don't know what reward you're gonna get. You don't know what Pokemon is gonna show up. Um, you don't know what the IV or stat is, and that I think increases dopamine, and like that's what's addictive about it because you don't know what you're gonna get. Um, and they say like going to casinos and gambling is bad, but I feel like a lot of these games people say they employ the same mechanics, and apparently, because I actually like it told me that they employ researchers and data scientists and psychologists to because it makes sense. Like I checked the stats. Apparently, they make $1 billion a year in Pokemon Go, and that's a lot of money. And that's way more money than I've ever made. I'm not sure even in my lifetime I'll ever make that amount, but like that's a lot of money. And so they have enough money. Technically, it's weird because they have enough money to make the game better, but the game is still very, very fucking simple. It's just a bit based around swirling your finger to catch a fucking Pokemon. But there's the problem is I have like nostalgia towards Pokemon. So like as a kid I played it, but as an adult it's different because like I feel like as an adult you have greater opportunity cost. So like meaning you don't have infinite time compared to when you were a kid, and like you have other things that you need to be doing as an adult, which makes like 10-hour games not really sensible. um but yeah, like it is fucking addictive. And but in terms of the strategy, I think the strategy of the game is not that it's not that good because it's just tapping. You just tap. So you have three moves. You have the basic fast tap move, and you have what's called, I think, a charger tank. So you have two charger tanks, and then you could change the charger tanks. But like, still in the original Pokemon games, you have like four moves, and it's a turn-based game, and whichever has the fastest speed gets to attack first. But it's not like this in Pokemon Go. It's annoying. 'Cause the most annoying thing I find is that like, if you have a charge move that you can use, it's not like Dragon Ball where you put two charge beams and you have a beam clash. You have to like fucking get the attack before your fucking Pokemon dies, and that's annoying because you need a bulky HP and a high defense to survive attacks long enough for your attack to go through. And there's a strategy around it, but it's not as strategic as Polytopia, which I think is more strategic, but it's pretty addicting too. So I think I find all games addicting, and my assessment is that I can't really play a game in moderation, right? Like I'm the guy. As a kid, I used to play it whenever I was on weekend anyway at night, but like it's just pretty pointless, isn't it though? But like I still get too sucked into the game, and I feel like and a reflection that games are basically it's basically like you're playing in their territory, and they've employed psychologists, data scientists, and all these fucking strategists to hook you to play the game longer so they can make more money. So like it's all you're literally going into the territory and not you're basically getting fucked. Like you can't really win like in someone else's playing field ish, because like they've literally got all these tricks to hook you to come back to play every day, and like it is hard. Like I don't think you can beat addiction through willpower, but it's fucking addiction. Like all these FOMO events, all these like stuff. But anyway, this is like entire rant, and I get fully addicted to games quite easily. So I don't think there's an easy way to beat game addiction other than to like my strategy is I try to change the password so I can't log in easily. But then I even try to block the app, man. Like it is that fucking addictive.